the textile and clothing market in Vietnam. Welcome back to iCham Connected. If you have gone shopping recently, it is quite common to see this tag on your clothes, Made in Vietnam. Currently, Vietnam is one of the biggest textile and clothing manufacturers in the world and is showing no signs of stopping. In today's video, we'll take you on a dive into the textile and clothing sector in Vietnam, providing you with a concise market research report. Let's get started. Vietnam has become a major player in attracting foreign investment, with an increasing number of companies relocating their operations to reduce costs and navigate complex regulations. Free trade agreements such as RCEP, EUFTA, and UK VFTA have made Vietnam more accessible for trade and foreign investments, serving as an excellent gateway to other Asian countries. By 2023, Vietnam's manufacturing sector is projected to account for over 25% of the country's total GDP, establishing its leadership in low-cost manufacturing and sourcing. And for other textile and garment, the industry is ready to return to busiest times in new and more stable circumstances. Currently, the textile industry is a top exporter in Vietnam, employing over 2.5 million people in more than 6,000 manufacturing companies. Vietnam surpassed Bangladesh in 2020 to claim the second position for ready-to-wear clothing exports. The sector's export market share has been steadily growing, reaching 7.05% in 2022. Vietnam is the leading competitor in low-value textile and garment production in the region. The COVID-19 pandemic posed challenges for the Vietnamese textile sector in 2020, including disruption in the supply chain and a decline in orders due to changing consumption patterns. However, the industries experienced a recovery in 2021. In early 2021, the textile industries showed positive growth, with the overall value of textile exports reaching $7 billion by mid-March, a 1% increase from the previous semester. Retail brands are placing more orders for traditional clothing, reflecting increased confidence in Vietnam's textile industry. In 2022, Vietnam's textile and garment industry exported approximately $44 billion worth of products, a $5 billion increase from the previous year, which represents year-on-year growth of 8.8%. It is the fifth-ranked industry in the country. The major export destinations for Vietnam include the USA, Japan, China, and South Korea. However, challenges remain in the supply chain, as the majority of materials used for exporting companies are imported. Therefore, in late 2022, the government released Decision 1643 that approved a strategy on developing the textile and garment and footwear industries by 2030, with a vision until 2035, which says the localization ratio of the industries will be 51 to 55% in 2021 until 2025, and 56 to 60% in 2026 until 2030. The government in Vietnam aims to attract international textile manufacturers, revitalize the industry, and develop a self-sufficient supply chain. This involves a gradual privatization process, international partnerships, and new investments to meet the needs of emerging markets. The growing Vietnamese textile industries creates a consistent demand for exporters of textile machinery products, providing an excellent opportunity for countries like Italy to enter the expanding market in Vietnam. Moreover, the advantages stemming from the reduced taxes under the EVFTA further enhance the appeal for Italian enterprises. Under the EVFTA, almost 99% of customs duties will be eliminated, enabling Italian enterprises to offer their textile machinery products at more competitive prices in Vietnam. That wraps up our market research report on the textile and clothing sector in Vietnam. We hope you found this summary informative. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more industry updates. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.